ever said no because you don't have enough inventory? I just recently did that to a craft fair. If you're asking like if a craft fair has asked you to participate and you've had to say no because you don't have enough inventory, yes, that's happened to me before. And if somebody were to ask me to do a craft show right now, I would have to say no because this last weekend my inventory, especially my bestsellers, are like completely cleared out. So yeah, sometimes we just have to gauge the ones we can do and can't do and give ourselves grace. Like, we're only one person, we can only physically make so many items, right? And so yeah, sometimes it's a bummer when we can't accept every single show that we're invited to, but just being able to decline it politely and say, I'm definitely interested in the future if you can let me know in like, you know, like when the next one is, and I'll make sure I prep enough inventory for it. How do you determine what to sell at craft shows? So what I've done is create a ideal customer, and I create products that I think she would like. And of course, at my shows, there are customers that don't fit my ideal customer necessarily, but that is what's helped me narrow down what to sell and just keep really consistent and on brand. So if you're interested, I actually am going to be doing like a whole lesson inside of your dream or inside of my upcoming course for crocheters who want to sell at craft shows. It's like exactly how to determine your specific dream customer, and inside the course we like base everything around who your dream customer is, your displays, your products, your colors, your brand, like everything should reflect selling to that one person. And so that is just kind of like the foundation of my entire business and like how I make decisions. It makes things a lot more streamlined, a lot easier moving forward. How many craft shows do you think is a good amount to do each year? I think it totally depends on so many things. But as far as like how many I used to do a year, I used to do about 30 full days of like selling at a show. Some of those were like a 3-day show, you know, and so like I would say 30 full days. Now I'm about like 15 to 20 actually. But with that being said, I'm doing bigger shows, meaning I have to prep more ahead of time. I'm actually doing better at the shows I do sell at, so I can do less of them and make more, which is super awesome. But at the beginning, it was testing out and trying out new shows to see the ones that I did the best at. So I hope that is helpful for you as well. As far as how many shows to do a year, I think it just definitely depends on you and your goals in your business and how much time you have. But I hope that is helpful. Have you ever had low inventory right before a show and then build it up last minute? Yes. I actually left early on Saturday and went home and prepped extra for Sunday over the weekend because I was running so low on inventory. So I've definitely been there. What is my favorite hook size? Definitely the 6.5 millimeter. That is the one that I'm using right now. And it is the one that I use with all of my velvet patterns. So yeah, I'm obsessed with the 6.5 millimeter. This one is from Furls. It is so pretty. Yeah, this is what this one looks like. Oh, I dropped it, but it's okay. It survived. Okay, that was scary. But if you want, I actually have a coupon code. It's an affiliate code where you will save 15% on your first purchase with Furls. You can't stack it, or cannot stack it. Sorry, I don't know. It sounded like I said you can. You can't stack it with any other coupons, but it's a really good coupon. You can only use it once per customer. Oh, I just like hooked my own hair. And what is the other? It's 15% off. I forget if I mentioned that, but it's 15% off. And my code, if you do want to shop Furls hooks, which I believe my link for Furls is actually on that Shop My Faves page underneath crochet tools. So you can definitely check out my link there. And you can use my code, and it is CCC15, like the number 15. So 3 letter C's and then the number 15. If you want to save, I am so happy to have a code with Furls. I've been an affiliate with them for a while, and I was a customer with them for a long time before that even. I love their hooks. I'm obsessed with them, especially working with the velvet. It just like makes things so much easier. It just like glides so much nicer. Personally, I love it. And they're also just really pretty. And you know, I love like all my pretty hooks. I actually want to do like a hook tour or like a hook reviewing my hooks YouTube video here pretty soon, but anyway, stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's my coupon code if you do want to use it, and I'm so glad I have one now. I have my first cross show next Friday and Saturday. Any last minute advice? Well, first of all, so excited you got your first cross show coming up, Quartz Crocheted Creations. I feel like my advice for anyone who has their first cross show coming up is to really focus on all the things that you can learn, and don't be as like I guess like I don't want to say like don't have high expectations, because like I know it's fun to make goals and be like, oh, it's going to go so well, and obviously be positive, but go into it with an open mindset, knowing that like, yes, you're going to make sales, but what's even more valuable than that is handing out business cards, talking with customers, talking with vendor neighbors. I want you to go into it with, yes, the mindset of I'm going to sell my work and it's going to be a really good time, but also what else can I learn from this experience that's going to help me at future shows as well. So that's definitely my advice for you. Quartz Crochet Creations, I'm really excited for you. You got next week, Friday and Saturday. You got a 2-day show for your first show. That's so awesome. And I hope you sell really, really well. And definitely keep us updated. Join our live next week and let us know how it went. That's so exciting. How long does a beanie with pom-poms take to make? So this one here is the adult size, and they take me about 2 to 2.5 hours depending on how fast I'm whipping them up. And then the newborn size takes about 1 hour. Like I can do it less than 1 hour, and then all the sizes in between. I haven't timed myself in years, but they're all in between those time ranges. So that's what you can expect. And yes, this is like a little bit on the longer side for the adult beanie as far as like a market prep type of pattern, but I will say it is so worth it because this yarn is so soft and because the stitches are so pretty. You can charge more for this beanie than you can like other beanies with maybe a different type of yarn. And trust me, it is so worth it. I've been selling these for years. They're my best seller, especially in the newborn sizes. And again, those whip up pretty quick. So